Welcome to Trail Cam Dogs. This is just a snapshot of what we do to try and help the farmers out. These are Australian crossbred dogs, domestic and dingo crosses. Our job is to try and trap these dogs and remove them from the property. This particular dog is sniffing dog scat and dog urine there that's placed basically at the base of that piece of timber there, and you can see the trap was set in the mouth of that V, and the dog moved all over it, and we're very unlucky not to trap that dog. Here's a pack of 4 now, and you see this husky looking male in front. He's the alpha male. Some packs in this area have been as large as 15 dogs. This particular pack is 4 dogs. Got a trap set there in the V of that timber, and very unlucky not to catch that last particular dog. Yeah, so close again, I suppose. This one here is a cow carcass and shows an approaching young dog. This particular dog will have left a pack of dogs and be on its own now, searching for a mate for food. As you can see, very wary of the cow carcass. Here we've got another lone dog travelling along the travelling road, and that's a very common place for dogs to travel. Quad tracks or car tracks, they like to follow and sniff along those. Here's a lone dog back feeding on this carcass. As you can see, it's reasonably powerful. Again, a young dog looking around, unsure, not supposed to be there, expecting to be dominated by an alpha male from a pack somewhere, so it's getting in to get a feed so that it can move on and survive on its own. They're very strong, very powerful. Lambs and calves are no match for them, especially when they're in packs. There you can see it pulling the carcass there, moving the back leg on the cow. Just about decimated the sheep industry in Western Queensland. Here's another lone dog now. Again, that trap is set in the V of that timber in the centre of the screen. This particular dog was only picked up by the trail camera as it was to the left of it, so we're unsure where it went before that. They get very educated, especially if they're with a dog that gets trapped. This husky, if you freeze that now, pause that there, and you'll have a good look at that husky dog. Here's the another 2 dogs. This is from the river pack dogs. We got 17 dogs out of this particular area of this property in 3 months. There was a lot of dogs living here, and they thought about going up to their den. There's a den up the side of the mountain. You'll see on the upcoming footage. There they go. They head up to a den up in the side of the hill. We haven't seen the den, but we suspect that it's up there in a cave area somewhere. Here's another dog, part of that particular pack. These dogs are not members of the 4 pack you saw earlier. Here's another dog, and this particular dog, as you can see, is heading for the track where we dragged a leg off the cow around, and dogs like to follow those lumps of meat if they're dragged around. It's a good way to lure them towards trap settings, so they like to follow those tracks. There's another dog heading up. That's a different dog heading up into the den, and another one heading up into the den. These are all different dogs. And then lastly, we got some pretty good footage of a black dog, jet black. There's a little patch of white on him there, but he's basically black, which shows you that they're not all sandy coloured dingo looking dogs. They're all sorts of different colours and shapes. They can be white with brown patches, they can be all sorts. And they're all there for the one thing, they're all there to kill, and it's our job to try and make sure that they don't do too much damage. This is a white dog with brown spots, and as you can see, the trap position there is set in the mouth of the set. Now, very close. Needs to go another 6 inches away from where he's standing now and he'd be trapped. That's very close. Probably not 6 inches, probably only 4 inches, 100 millimeters further in, and we would have trapped that dog. This is the same dog, still scouting around. Inside the mouth of the trap there we have a dog scat and some urine as well, and that's the attractant that we use to bring the dogs into the trap area. You see the brown spots there on this side. This is another young dog, a young bitch. She's also attracted to the same area. This particular part of the property is a bit of a highway for dogs. Wild dogs can travel up to 26 kilometres in one night, and they certainly do that. The first dog, the one with the patches on it, was trapped later on in the night, some 2 kilometres back up to our camp, and only 200 metres from our camp. So that just shows you how transient they can be. You can see this particular dog now is coming in from behind the trap, trying to get a smell at the scat, and deciding to mark not in on the scat, but to mark basically in the mouth of the trap. This is another dog now, the third dog to actually be attracted by this particular trap. This is a lot stockier dog, this one. Check out my other stuff and have a look at the link down below, and feel free to make a comment. Thank you.